In this section, let's look into setup and teardown keywords in robot framework. These are very powerful and definitely you will need in any robot framework structure that you are creating. I have created a new suite called section 09 executions.robot. A suite file is nothing but a collection of test cases. In your project, you can have multiple test suites. So a suite will have multiple test cases. We have 3 test cases. All these 3 test cases calls the same keyword, test execution keyword. This keyword was defined in init.resource file, which I have imported here. This keyword just logs the test name in the console. You can see the $test name is an automatic variable provided by robot framework. We have already seen automatic variables in the previous section. I will explain you what are these keywords. So when you want to execute some keyword before the test execution starts or after the test execution is completed, you can use setup and teardown keywords in robot framework. Predominantly, you will use 4 setup and teardown keywords. Those are suite setup, suite teardown, test setup, and test teardown. What these are? Suite setup is used to execute some keyword before the suite execution starts. So if you want to execute some keyword, for example, if you want to prepare your environment or you want to prepare the test data before all the test cases starts executing, then you can use suite setup. Similarly, you can use suite teardown for executing some keyword after all the test cases in a particular suite is completed. For example, you want to create a generic report or you want to clear environment or clear the test data. You can use suite teardown. So in a single execution, you can execute multiple suites as well with robot framework. Similarly, you have test setup and test teardown. As the name suggests, these keywords will be executed before and after each test case. So I will call some keyword. After the suite setup, you have to call the keyword which you want to execute before the execution starts. So we are going to call the suite setup keyword that we have already defined in the init.resource. Okay, so the suite setup keyword, you can press Ctrl and click on the keyword so that the IDE will take you to the particular keyword wherever it is defined in. So these keywords simply logs suite execution started, execution completed, and test case will logs executed before each test case and executed after each test case. So these keywords should be executed only once, whereas these keywords, test case setup and teardown, will be executed before and after each test case. Let me run this suite. Okay, execution completed. So you can see here, suite execution started. This is the keyword that is called through suite setup. So it is called only once. Whereas executed before each test case is called before each of the test case execution. Test case number 1, 2, 3. Before each of the test case, this keyword is called. Similarly, executed after test case is also called with each test case. Whereas suite execution completed, this is called after all the test case execution is completed. And also you can see here, test case being executed is sample test case 01. So how this sample test case 01 we got is through the automatic variable. So this is a powerful feature. Definitely you will need in your framework.